do the function. Nope. I don't fuck with the fuck shit. Throwing on my dummy fit. Fuck it. I'ma pop out. Welcome back to your second favorite YouTuber. I am J Shep Reacts. This one we got a spicy one because this whole back in September with Celeste Rivas, you know what I'm saying? R.I.P. to her. Condolences sent to her family, you know. Man, this was heavy. Like when I first found out, cause I was like, dude, like David, bro, like he has some good music. And when me and my dog Brendan, I was like, bro, what is wrong with this dude? Like, cause I kept digging, bro. This dude have been messing with this girl since she or been involved with this girl since she's been like 11. Since she's been rocking jersey number 11, bro. And like he got like 5 years on her, I think. Like it's so crazy, bro. Like 5 to 6, right? Because he's 20 right now. And she was turning 15. So yeah, like 5 and some change. And I'm just like, bro, it's so bad, bro. But let's go ahead and jump into this. David is finally a suspect by my dog Maury. I'm gonna go ahead and like that. You know what I'm saying? Like my video. I know he appreciate my like. I'd appreciate yours.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, so according to latest reports, it appears as though that David is finally being considered as a potential suspect by investigators in the death of Celeste Rivas. And of course, all of us knew that this was a long time coming for many months now. I mean, with the overwhelming amount of evidence that we've all saw across social media, TikTok, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, hundreds of news publications, I mean, we all knew this day was coming. And of course, people in the comments are saying, this gotta be rage bait at this point, because I mean, why did it take this long? Literally, Thanksgiving is what, like 5 days away?
Literally though, when this whole thing first came out, because there was like a leaked song of him talking about her. I think he named it after her, called Celeste, and he was talking about how like she likes to get drunk or high or something like that, like she does drugs. So my first theory, I was like, okay, I got two theories. I'm like, okay, she's for sure living at whatever place, because you know she ran away from home. She's living at whatever place he's staying at while he's on tour. And even though, yeah, she is underage, I know of a lot of underage people, hell, me too, that were driving. And he has a car. He was letting her drive that car, and somebody either was trying to get back at him in a sick, twisted way, like he owes somebody some money or he owes somebody something, and it was a message to do what they did to that girl, or he paid somebody, you know, to get it done. And that's why I kept saying, I'm like, I don't think he physically did this, because I, like, you know how hard it is to want to chop somebody up and do all this other, it's like, that's just so extra. So yeah, I don't think he physically did it. It's way worse if he did physically do it somehow, but I think he paid somebody, and maybe that person wanted to expose him or something, and so that's why they did it so sloppy. Or the hitman just literally sucks. Like, they suck so horrible. Like, they suck bad. Or 3, maybe she was trying to get drugs, and some sick and twisted drug dealer, you know, found out, oh yeah, this is old girl, da-da-da, because there's also been stories about her sister supposedly pimping her out there or whatever. So yeah, it's just a lot going on with that, bro. It's bad, bro. But yeah, my bet was mainly like number 2. He paid somebody to have something done to this girl, and it's so messed up. All because because there was a Discord message like last year talking about she was pregnant. So, which I doubt that she actually had the baby. You know, she was rocking number 14. You know what I'm saying? So yeah.
she was killed, what, back in late August? Early September is when we all found out about this. Another person said, potential suspect. If y'all don't just arrest him already. Like, other people are saying, why was he at least not been arrested? Having a relationship with a minor, a missing one at that. Well, I'm not entirely sure about that. My guess is that in order to criminally charge him for that, they need like substantial, hard, concrete proof that it was a sexual relationship. Although
there's literally messages of her talking about having sex with somebody else and then stating that it doesn't hurt. It didn't hurt when I did it with X person, but it hurt when I did it with David. That's literally proof right there. Not to mention the teacher that talked about her coming back to school or whatever, you know, saying that she was talking about, oh yeah, my boyfriend, he's famous or rich and this and that and whatever and all that, you know. Like, come on, bro, get out of here with that, bro. Why are we being stupid? Oh, let me get this. Yeah, thumbnail for sure. But yeah, come on, bro. This is messed up, bro. This is so messed up, bro. He should have been prime suspect. Like, don't no girl just pop up in your trunk and she's outside of your house that you just so happen to been in contact with for like years, and y'all used to be on Discord, like, you know, playing Fortnite. What are we talking about here?
All know that it likely was. I'm not entirely sure if the photos or videos of Celeste and David being together and the implications of all that is enough in court to charge him criminally for that. But I believe they can definitely, at the very least, get him on kidnapping charges for sure. Another person said it took him months to finally come to this conclusion. Yeah, honestly, again, very wild times we're living in. However, as according to this latest publication by the New York Post, they say David being eyed as suspect.
And stop bro. I'm so tired of them calling him a rapper, bro. Now I understand like there's a bigger issue here, but they keep identifying him as a rapper because like it makes me mad because yes, he is technically like in hip hop. That don't mean you're a rapper though. Like, you know, it's two different things. He sings. He's more like towards R&B rather than rap, which I know R&B means rap and blues, but like that's what I'm singing. If that's the case, is he's more of a singer. Call him a singer. He's not a rapper because there's already a negative stigma about rappers. I hate that they're throwing that with him. So now it's even putting more negative stuff on the rappers. You know what I'm saying? It's just so. Cause you know I'm a little offended because I'm a rapper myself. Like, stop doing that, bro. It's so annoying, bro. All these news outlets that do that. Cause you're not gonna. Whenever something happened with Justin Bieber, whenever he was getting arrested, you didn't say, "Oh, Justin Bieber the rapper." Cause even though Justin Bieber has rapped a couple of times, you don't call him a rapper though, right? He sings. You call him a singer. But yeah, like I said, there's a bigger issue here with the you know, with Celeste. Like I said, condolences. I cannot say that word. Condolences sent to her family. You know what I'm saying? Because this whole thing is just messed up, bro. This is just bad, man.
Death of teen whose body was found in rapper's Tesla trunk. Report. David is being eyed as a suspect in the death of teen Celeste Rivas Hernandez, whose severely decomposed body was discovered 2 months ago in the back of the rapper's Tesla, according to a new bombshell report. Police are also probing Hernandez's death as a possible homicide, sources told TMZ, though the medical examiner has yet to make an official ruling while toxicology results are pending. Investigators are, and I quote, looking at David as a suspect, end quote, in the tragic case of Hernandez after her body was found wrapped in plastic on September 8th, the day after she would have turned 15, sources told the outlet. And then here they show a picture of David and someone who looks like Celeste. I don't believe this is Celeste, by the way. Remember, there was another girl, I believe, named Celeste that looked just like Celeste, but she was actually like 20 years old. Yeah, guy was obviously obsessed with the younger Celeste, but he knew he couldn't really have her out in public like that. So I don't know. It's weird. But here's a little more info from TMZ themselves. They always have their own sources and their own whistleblowers. So they're going to be telling us more about this case right now.
Law enforcement sources with direct knowledge tell us that David is being viewed as a suspect in the Celeste Rivas Hernandez death. One of our sources claimed that the police investigation revealed around spring of 2025, David took a trip in the middle of the night to a remote area in Santa Barbara County, and he remained there for several hours. We have not double-sourced that information, and it's also unclear why a spring trip would be on the police's radar. We're also told that they're viewing Celeste's death as a homicide, even though the medical examiner has not determined a cause of death yet. As far as we know,
I mean, to be honest, we don't need the medical examiner here, bro. We know it was a homicide. Your body don't just fall apart unless you were dead for like a while. Like, you know what I'm saying? Your body don't just start falling apart because they said they found her cut up like in pieces. Like, so we're going to stop all that. We think the body just fell apart because of how decomposed it was. No, bro, that body was cut up, bro. Stop it.
there is no paperwork classifying David as a suspect, but again, as one of our sources tell us, they are looking at him as a suspect. We have reached out to David's team, and so far we have not gotten a word back.
So obviously, David is going to be the #1 prime suspect in this case. How could he not? Unless you people believe he's some kind of member of some shadow organization, Illuminati, Freemasons type shit, where you believe he's going to be just as protected as the politicians and the celebrities attached to the Jeffrey Epstein files are in this case, involving Celeste Rivas Hernandez's own death. Unless he's a part of the big elites, I think he's cooked. Additionally, according to this report, this latest report by TMZ, they say David was living in the Hollywood Hills in a rental home. Cops searched the property for blood evidence, and his Tesla was abandoned on a nearby street and towed to an impound lot where Celeste's body was later found in the front trunk, of which we all already know. Celeste's body was decomposing when it was found in a plastic bag back in early September, and based off what I heard from a different source, they were saying Celeste's death could result in only minor charges, no pun intended, charges after her body was found wrapped in plastic in David's trunk. Now, I'm not entirely sure why they would say minor charges. As to us and everybody in the public can obviously see that David is numero uno when it comes to being a suspect. But according to this article by the New York Post, they said it's because Los Angeles cops say they have yet to uncover a serious crime. So I'm just gonna come out and say that obviously over the last 7 days, things have changed. As this was published on November 10th, over the last week and a half, there have been updated reports. And now David appears to be a prime target by LAPD now, officially. Someone said, but he is still walking around as a free man. They've been pursuing this case for months, no arrest or anything. I'm confused at this point. Same here, same here.
And they also released her body for her family could have a funeral. So it's like, bro, I don't even know at this point.
Just gotta say, if this were anybody else, literally anybody else, fail to see how they would still be a walking man, free to roam around, fly everywhere, enjoy all the luxuries of the world. Additionally, according to ABC News, they say, according to sources, the girl's body was dismembered, and the process of dismembering and disposing of her body is believed to have likely involved more than one person. Mind you, the term dismembered is likely associated with the natural decomposition of the body. I don't think somebody actually hacked her body apart, but because they stuffed her body in plastic, wrapped it in plastic, and then stuck it in the trunk for months, the body slowly started to melt over all that time.
Okay, so now we're going... see, this is what I'm saying, right? Because he just said stuck her body in there, and it was in there for months. So that's the issue here. Nobody knows... Because I remember what? The FBI or whatever, they were saying that they believe that she died between, or was killed between September 6th to whatever. So are they just saying that, which the car got, what was it? It got impounded like the 5th or something. So you're basically trying to, like, it just don't make any sense with that. So she would have been dead way before that, and they would have had to have put her in the trunk the day before or the day of that car being impounded. That's why I'm like, it's just so confusing. Like, it's just so confusing with that. I don't think it, I feel like it got hacked. Like, her body had to get hacked apart, because you're trying to tell me they've been holding on to this body for months and didn't dispose of it any other kind of way. oh yeah, man, we're gonna put it in the car, they're gonna impound it, and then it's gonna, like, because I'm saying, when your car gets impounded, it doesn't mean it's about to get crushed up or nothing. It just sits in the impound lot until you come and get it, until, like, if it's sitting there for years, they can sell it, like a certain amount of time they can sell it. Or like, if depending on if you got a loan on it, if you got a loan on it, then they're gonna get in contact with the people that, your lender, and they're gonna come and get it. Or if you own it and it's just sitting there for a while, I'm pretty sure they can sell it or whatever. They can go get the title and be like, yeah, this person didn't pay for this impound fee, whatever. Because I don't think they just sit in the lot. They're not finna sit there for that long, and they're not about to get destroyed that fast, especially not no car like a Tesla. So I'm just confused with all that, like, because it's like, when did the body get put in the trunk then?
Essentially, they also say investigators have been in contact with multiple people they believe were involved in the case in some way, sources said. Additionally, investigators said they believe the Los Angeles County Medical Examiner will determine the cause of death soon, which will be critical in making an arrest, determining charges, sources said. Additionally, on Twitter, it seems as though that people are saying they got a citizen notification, and the citizen app is for like notifications for crimes in your area. So this one person on Twitter said, got a citizen notification that David is finally being considered as a suspect. Hope that's true, because there's no way he's innocent. So yeah, it seems as though that they're even reporting this stuff on the Citizens app. That's crazy. But yeah, ladies and gentlemen, let me know your thoughts and opinions down below. What do you think about this? Somebody in the comment section said, never trust a man who paints his fingernails. Listen, man, I got no dog in the fight. I don't paint my fingernails, but I'm not gonna, I got nothing against guys who paint.
Yeah, hold on, because that right here, David has not been corroborative in the investigation, according to a report by NBC4 citing an LAPD source. The singer also likely had help in dismembering and disposing of the body, per the report. That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't know if he did it himself. He might have just paid, like, which they're saying it had to be more than one person. He probably just paid like two or three people, whatever, to do it. So that's what I don't think he did it himself, because that'd be stupid. Why would you do that? Like, what is this? You think you're Joe from You?
Their fingernails. I'm just saying, like, there does appear to be certain behaviors attached to guys, I suppose, who, in this case, like David, paint their fingernails black. Somebody said, crazy. In the back of my mind. And that's a song from David. Yeah. You fried and getting 25 to life. Other comments in the comment section are like, yeah, obviously, he's a suspect. Like, listen, I'm not gonna act like I'm a police officer, investigator, or FBI agent. I don't know how certain jurisdictions go about their procedures and logistics, processes, and ways of sorting out cases. I have no personal experience with that, but all I will say is, hopefully the LAPD, they don't drop the ball. I'm not entirely sure if the FBI is involved in this, but hopefully the investigators on this case know exactly what they're doing. Hopefully the DA don't drop the ball. Hopefully detectives don't drop the ball. Hopefully they don't charge him with things that they cannot prove in court, because that has happened in the past and has literally messed up so many cases.
Did he?
Essentially just allowing certain criminals to escape from the charges they should have actually got. But yeah, guys, thoughts and opinions down below. What do you think about this? Officially, David is now a suspect. That's one step in the right direction. Anyways, hope you guys found this latest update informative, entertaining, or at least somewhat relieving. And yeah, I'm gonna catch all of you in the next one. All right, ladies.
And W. Morey, man. W. Morey for keeping people updated with this. Cause, dude, real talk. It's like I said, bro. Like, when I found out he did, like, he was doing this, like, dating this girl and all that, bro. Like, yeah, I'm sick to my stomach, bro. Cause it's so messed up. Cause dude is mad talented. Like, he has great vocals, and then the fact that he made Romantic Homicide in his closet, dude, on his phone on GarageBand. People don't understand how crazy that is. Like, me doing music myself, like, that's insane. And it's just like, bro, you're throwing it all away. You threw it all away. Not even throwing, you threw it all away, bro. But somehow he's still kind of popping still, and it's just crazy, bro. He needs to receive some sort of consequences, because even if he absolutely did not get this girl, killed or whatever, right? He still had involvement no matter what, because this wouldn't have happened this way, at least, if she wasn't with him. And that's my point. So I love you, appreciate you. Like, comment, subscribe, share. Go ahead, listen to my music, you know what I'm saying? All caps J.Shep, NEDSP. Go to my main channel at I am Shep3 on YouTube. And stay on this channel, watch some more videos, you know what I'm saying? I'll catch you in the next video. Deuces.